It's the time to get down.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. And here's what's so funny, and it's so wonderful that you made that comparison to a much loved
Right.
player whose
Right.
legacy. See, Alvin, this is why your name will never mean that. This is why your sorry ass won't be on the cover in these sports serials.
Right.
You know, you might be on a sports drink here and a death drink.
Right.
Or some stupid drink,
It's not happening, is it?
You know, this is why, because you don't have anything like those cats had,
Right.
which is leadership.
Now you got
You don't
a
have
good
anything
point.
like that.
You got a good point there too, Mark. And to add to it, here's the part that gets me. All of the fans right now, who's going to be the number one player dumped out of their fantasy football in the upcoming season? I wish they did surveys like that, but they haven't done it.
Well, maybe not though, because they, that fantasy stuff. Listen, it's just like the baseball player who's in the fantasy world.
Right.
He's doing great, but in the real world, he is not pitching too well.
It ain't happening.
Well, this will be Alvin Hayes, where he might get 12 sacks.
Still
in
not
the
doing
fantasy
good.
world, yeah. So I don't know.
Hey, well, here, just to go on and tie it on around, I'm just going to go on from Albert because I believe there are going to be teams right now who are aggressively going after him, who plays the type of defense that he can walk into. They're just going to try to squabble over how much, and I don't think anybody wants to pick up the contract he just got because it's huge. So, going on, Raiders, Raiders have to be in the news. Richard Seymour, he used to play with the New England Patriots. Now, here's the thing. Does New England have the history of not paying top players because they have a system that works for them? Well, now he's, of course, doing good things.
You don't have to pay the same because you're going to get all that playoff money.
Right. Now, Mario, one thing we do agree. Raiders need really good leadership, championship leadership. He knows this. Now, he gets $12.4 million this year, which is big for a cat that basically has seen his best years. But the Raiders need some insurgents.
Albert Hainsworth.
I knew you was going to go there.
That's who they need. Get Albert. Going to get him on out of D.C.
All right.
Get him on out there to Oakland. Oakland's got some new strip clubs for him.
Okay, see.
Ones he probably hasn't been to in a while.
Okay, so if they pick up Albert, they're going right back to the old ways. You're saying, right?
Yeah. Well, wait. Al Davis is not dead yet, right?
See, I'm not going there.
Al Davis, ladies and gentlemen, Al Davis is still alive.
I'm not going there yet.
And the Raiders still suck.
That's cool. All right, let me go.
The minute Al dies, the Raiders stock gonna go up.
There you go.
You know it. And I'm sorry, Al. I'm not wishing death on you, Al. I've enjoyed the early years where you were a pioneer, one of the first people to even allow black players to play and get recognized. So that's why Al Davis is so beloved among some of the old brothers, because he gave the old brothers a chance and more respect than most other NFL franchises. That is the truth. But now you, Al, like myself, is becoming increasingly irrelevant. It's time for us to move on. Get the chair, sit on the porch.
Pull it out, man.
And you know what? No, here's what you do. Follow Mac McAllister's lead, and let's take on new things and go new places. And let's journey on.
Bedpan and a porno. Okay. All right. So to round out the football and moving on, just to let you know, Roger Goodell on Vince Young, unfortunately not enough information.
He didn't want to depress him.
You know he's fragile. And wait a minute, Mark, you know this.
He probably called him up and cried.
You're sending me back. Took me 2 years. That's cold. It took me 2 years to get to this point. Wait a minute, Mario. There's a video.
He is fragile, but I like Vince Young.
Right now,
and there's nothing wrong with crying sometimes.
No,
I cry.
I think it's not the point, Mario. I think the point is that they got video footage of the little incident. It ain't much. It's a matter of trying to say, well, did he do anything illegal? Well, if you get a citation, is that an illegal act that you've been now?
It's illegal, Vic.
There you go.
And I'm going to go get it on my Xbox.
You wrong.
I'm gonna get some Vince. Go Vince!
All right. So
touchdown, man! What you play?
You're wrong, man. You're wrong. Now look. See, let me say this.
What?
Vince has had a long time to come back.
I like Vince. He just needs a sense of. He needs a hug.
He needs something.
I would still have him as my quarterback. I would just hug him. I would hug him.
They're giving him a pass.
I would hug him and give him a bunch of support because I don't consider that necessarily a negative.
It's not bad what he did.
I don't. Yeah,
it's not really bad.
He's a good cat. But I like Vince Young.
But I do believe that if this was Pac-Man Jones or somebody else, or somebody else,
we don't like Pac-Man. Idiot ass. We want everything thrown at your dumb. You had your chances, Pac-Man.
Right.
You have zero tolerance now.
Right.
Trying to play. Ain't he trying to play somewhere?
Yeah. I think he's. I'm not sure where. I think
go
Buffalo.
To arena football.
But anyway, and you guys, if you're voting on your fantasy football, I would say make a tenuous and careful choice with Vince Young because all depends on what Roger will or won't do because he might have a fragile. He already
told you. He said he understands, Vince. You know, he said shit happened.
That's cool. Let me go into the other football. The only news that really counts in football is the teams who don't make it who are favored. But I'm going to run through a couple of scores.
World Cup.
So the World Cup is coming in. For all of you guys who say this is the real football.
World Cup.
Portugal knocks the smash is Korea DPR.
Oh, man. And we were so glad to see Korea get their ass whipped. And you know they was getting ready to set off a rocket when they was like, damn, we can't match. How far?
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, damn. You know, they was ready to mess with it. They wanted to shoot something off.
See, we was trying to keep sports.
I'm just saying, you know how he was. Just over there.
I know.
With the funny hair.
I know. He's got, a little bit different.
I'm going to get some hair like that.
I can tell you, I'm not going to say
Kim Jong. I'm going to dress like
All
that.
I know is his name is Kim, right?
Kim Jong-il.
All right, you got it. You're good, man. You're good.
I know him. I'll go over there, but they know they may not let me back.
All right. Chile defeated Switzerland 1-0.
Chile from
not Chile. No, that's not the rapper.
That's not the Chile.
Not that one.
Okay, I watch her show.
Yeah, I know you do.
Okay,
I know you do. You like those kind of.
I like Chile, but she needs to straighten up with her dates.
That's we'll leave it alone. Spain beat Honduras. I wanted Honduras to win, but it's 2-0. So
it's hard because most people don't know where it is.
Because they really don't refer to
Honduras,
it. Wait a minute.
Wait, there was another Honduras where it was. Now, okay, I remember they taught me there was the British Honduras.
I remember the British Honduras.
The French Honduras.
I remember that name more.
Then they changed to then they went.
Yeah, British.
Go to Wikipedia.
There you go.
And find out who they are and see their flag.
Okay. And here's a couple, just so you know, a couple of games played today. South Africa beat France, and France is I feel sorry for the players for France because
I don't.
Here's the part that's happening right now. France being severely favored loses against a team that's not going to even go into the next round.
They arrogant as the U.S.
Well, no, the players. Look, I agree. There may be some attitudinal.
They do, man. Have you ever tried to order? You see, they won't take your order in English. They'll try to get a beer and some French, some onion soup. Go to France, you get in the bar.
Okay.
They don't want you. They want you to speak French. They're so funny over there, man.
No, but let me ask you this.
Overrated sometime with the food.
Where the players?
How dare you? That's in the French.
Were you behind the players?
Other people have good food too.
Were you behind the players when they said, "Hey, look, we're not going to practice"?
I was.
Okay, now
because they were going against the evil French authority.
Right. So now you do. Now you're going to talk about them. So they made a bad move. So all that stands, and they lost.
Sacre bleu.
So they weren't good in the first place.
Well, they were good, and some people are good, and stuff happens.
All right, next up, 2 more games coming up. Nigeria versus Korea, Greece versus Argentina.
Hey, Vic.
What?
If Rome attacked Austria from the rear, would it need Greece?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah, because so I know what you're going to do with it.
Only if it's Hungary.
Yeah, I knew you were going to go to the next one. And unless you're out there roaming, so let me stop that, man. All right, so, hey. That's it for the World Cup. Mexico advances, of course. They're going to advance. So some, South American teams or Central American teams, they split. It seems like South American teams do very well, but it's still kind of early. Wimbledon, man, Roger Federer, man, he got a scare, dude. He was 3